I knew a few years now.
Can I record you?
Well, you're recording you, so.
No, I don't trust you. Because if you recorded me, you would have given me a court case.
So,
Why'd you officers take me down to the Trinitas Center in Elizabeth? And first time I was taken to Elizabeth Police Department by detectives.
No idea what's going on.
Well, I want to know where's my court case is.
You'd have to call the court.
I did it. Listen, I'm not making it up. You're not taking me in.
Well, you gotta talk to this lady right now.
Okay, what?
She's here
Okay.
to
Have a seat, Lucas. Relax.
No, I don't
Relax.
want to have a seat. It's okay.
You're
I
amped up for no
understand.
reason, man.
I understand. What do I want to talk to you for? I'm sorry.
Well, I want to see how you're doing.
I was angry. I raised my voice to these people after they repeatedly told me to
Who are
come.
these people?
They're my parents. They're my relatives. They're my mother and father. Maria and Mary Vujas and Mukas or Lucas Vujas.
Okay.
Anyway, I was harassed on the streets of New York, Brooklyn. Cops were called. I had a false arrest here in front of the White Hotel. They didn't arrest me. They handcuffed me. I hit my head on the detective door window. They grabbed me by the handcuffs and they put me on a stretcher. They put me to Trinitas Hospital in Elizabeth. I stayed there till 12 a.m. When I was let go,
When
they
was
took.
that?
Excuse me?
When was that?
Oh Jesus. Let me see. That was I think November 2nd or something.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually, I have in a video when it happened, the aggression. There was a man and a woman, and we had an argument. And then one of the officers said, "I know you're the guy from Super 8. You were arrested." And that happened, I don't know, a week or 2 weeks ago. It was in a motel here in Super 8 in Rahway. I came back from Brooklyn. I was staying there, and I was arrested. They told me, the detective told me that I had it was a missing person report done on me. I was like, okay, but why you come here? And like he's like, get out, and there's a warrant for you. And they didn't tell me the name, but they said that I had like what's it called? Like not misconduct, like I hit like a charge that I hit somebody or aggression towards somebody.
Assault?
Yeah, assault charge. But they didn't tell me later. I said, who? And they put me in the police car. I started making fun of people. I was making jokes. And wait 20, 30 minutes, there was a blonde woman. I called her Barbie. I started making fun of the detectives. I told them they had a McDonald's seat. And, they never let me my Miranda rights. And they never frisked me. So I was like, this is a joke. Like, what are they trying to do? Like, they're trying to make me go crazy? And then they took me to Rahway, and they told me, Elizabeth wants you. And then they didn't take my fingerprints, but they started telling me, this is going to be your property, you have to fill this out. An officer was there, they were recording me, they had a camera, and they put me in another room, and they told me to put a middle finger. I put my middle finger. He's like, yeah, they were laughing, go ahead, do that. And then they let me use the bathroom in their cell, and they took me to Elizabeth. They drove on Elizabeth Avenue. And they went in there, and they told me, we don't like those guys. And I stood there for 20, 30 minutes, and I went there I remember this police department, detainment center. I was there in 2001. And it was just weird stuff going on. I was in a cell for like 5 hours, freezing. And then they took me to the county. Okay. And I only found out when I had my court procedure. It was an internet court. And the judge told me, someone named JK told me the life was said. Excuse me?
We're not here about that.
Okay, but you understand, son, when I go through something like that, and these people know that I went through, they don't care. And there's a lot of things. How do you think that makes me feel? I left this place 2 months ago. I came back here 2 or 3 times. She gives me cigarettes. She gives me $100 a day. Excuse me. She gives me $100 every day. I never asked for that money. I've proven I have. Even if I did, I would out of anger. And I want to start my own apartment in Brooklyn. They don't want me to come here. They want me to live in a basement. I came and I started yelling about things that happened in my family. Aggression I have towards not just them, but your relatives. And I have it on Facebook and YouTube. I have text messages. I try to tell them. I disregard them. I disrespect them. And they think I'm crazy. I'm not. I have aggressions towards them. I've been called by police. I've falsely arrested twice without reading Miranda rights. And they want to call the cops. My mother here, I have a bank statement. Twice she gave money to Rahway City Department. And it was very sketchy. And I know October 28th, she gave like over $1,000. I was arrested, don't forget a second. I'm not saying conspiracy, but there's people calling the police. Okay, great. But there's people calling Brooklyn and police on me. Happened 2 days ago.
So let me understand something.
Yeah?
So you think that your mom is paying somebody to have you arrested?
I'm not saying that because that would be slander. All I'm saying that I have bank statements. How is she paying $600 and $200 to Elizabeth Police? I mean, Rahway, City of Rahway, when she pays Elizabethtown gas, and there was some funny with insurance money. Okay. In my family, my Stanley Yemis, he helped me with insurance, and the hospital, they told me that I have Medicare, and all they was like, I don't know if it's right, but I'm working, and it was a tax thing, and he did taxes for me, and the whole thing with papers.
Lucas, okay.
Yeah.
So let's slow down for a minute.
Because there's a lot of stuff. That's why I'm tense. I don't know how to.
There's a lot of stuff.
Just relax.
All right.
Yeah, just relax. So my understanding is that you stopped going for treatment at Trinitas. I am from Trinitas, so you haven't not gone there in a while.
What's your last name, if I may ask?
Gomez.
Okay.
My
Because I
first name
talked to
is
a lot of
Omar.
females in Trinitas. The one in East Jersey.
Yes, that's
Right.
where I'm from.
This is from not that doctor. No, this is from
So
another.
you're supposed to be getting an injection,
That was for bipolar disorder. That was Risperdal.
right?
Yeah, I used to
And
get it.
what
I haven't had
happened?
those in like a year and a half.
Okay.
And then I started taking perfenazine for it. But phenazine,
And
what I
who's your
understand is for
doctor
schizophrenia. Dr. Gorman.
Okay. When was the last time that you saw Dr. Gorman?
I called him late to my voicemail. He left me a voicemail. The last time I saw him, geez, I was gonna go over there. I think I went there, and I went there a couple months ago. And I talked to the females at the desk. I wanted every record from the time I went there to the time I got interviewed for every year. And they said, we don't have that record. We have to call
You
it
have
somewhere
to go
else.
to
And I got
medical
it very disrespectfully. I insulted them because I knew they weren't doing anything. And then I went to CVS and I pulled out records when I was buying them in my car. That's all I wanted. But I know they want to see Dr. Gorman because I don't think he would want to see me and he would be lying. But the last time I saw him for a visit was after I quit Amtech. It was in the winter. I was going something crazy, except I also saw Dr. Okoro. And I don't think he wanted to see me. Except I went to see that. He took my blood, my A1C, and I got test results for like
Because you have
hepatitis C and all that
diabetes?
stuff. I didn't ask for that. All I wanted is to know
No,
my
I
C.
understand, but do you have diabetes?
To them, I do.
Okay.
And last
Are you
time I
supposed
checked,
to
I
take
had.
medication?
Excuse me, I'm talking. The first time I went in there, Dr. Okoro told me my A1C was 9.2. That's very high.
That's very
He told me
high.
I should be on insulin. I said, listen, I can't be on insulin because I, from what I know, I always be taking it. So he gave me metamorphin, 1,000 milligrams. I take it twice a day. And then a month or 2 months later, and it dropped to like 8.2. And then I was 7. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I'm not a nurse and I'm not a doctor.
Right, right.
I'm a psychiatric screener.
I understand. But I'm
So,
recording it for
but-
myself.
Hold on a second.
All right.
But I know that sometimes when your glucose level, your sugar level is very high,
Yeah.
it makes you kind of hyper.
Well,
You seem to be a little bit hyper right now.
I had coffee.
Talking. Well,
Well, I could be
coffee
calm.
doesn't
But you
help.
understand. This police officer had a negative interaction with police officers. Now I don't think these gentlemen
No,
are
but
right.
that's your-
Okay, let me finish. I'm gonna tell you about how. No,
On behalf of the Rahway Police Department,
Yeah.
if we mistreated you, we're sorry.
I don't want your apology because I don't
Listen
know
to
it. Yeah,
Me and him have never mistreated anybody. We've been here a long time.
I understand.
And we've never had anyone complain about us.
right,
So we're here to help you.
right.
We have family members who are concerned about you, and that's why we're here.
Really,
Yes, sir.
that's great. But anyway,
Listen to me. I'm done yet.
Yeah.
The reason why we're here is because we have family members, right, who are concerned about you, and they want you to get the proper help, or else we wouldn't be here right now. Okay?
What?
Your
I don't
mom
want to
is
go to
concerned.
hospital.
Listen to me. Your mom is concerned. Your aunt is concerned. Your uncle is concerned.
Right.
Okay? We wouldn't be here unless they called us and said, "Hey, we think Lucas needs a little bit of help from you guys."
Excuse me, sir,
So
but
that's why Ms. Gomez
Yeah.
has also came with us,
Right.
and she's here to help you. Okay? So whatever she recommends, it's what we're gonna do at the end of the day.
I'm sorry, but I don't think that's legal, sir. Because
It is legal.
But I'm not.
It
I
is
don't.
legal.
Do I need? Can I go for a psychiatric evaluation?
100%.
Sure, yes.
But I don't want it done in my house. Actually, you want to do it here?
No.
we're
We're
going
gonna go to the hospital.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to this. I'm not going
You
to
know
have.
why we need to do it in the hospital, Lucas?
No, I'm sorry. Why don't you give it to me right here and I'll record it, everything.
She's not
I
the
am.
doctor.
So she's a nurse.
No, she's not a nurse.
What is
she's,
she?
I'm a
she's a
psychiatric
screener.
screener.
Okay, well, screen me right
But-
here, please.
Okay,
Right.
but there's something else that needs to happen.
Right. What?
So they need to make sure that your sugar level is okay. So that I cannot do here because I'm not a nurse.
Well, okay, but you know what this looks like? I'm gonna show you. I had this for a month.
Oh my gosh, I didn't see this.
Yes, you did. I sent you pictures. I have proof. I sent you pictures. No, it's not that. Actually, it's pretty good.
You're swollen, buddy.
Look, this is good. Look, see this? I can feel my ankle.
Yeah, it's still a little swollen though.
Look, I know it's swollen. That's why I'm showing you, man. Like, I get it. I'm not having prior aggression, but you know, I sleep in a car and I feel your toes. Have you harassed by police? This one actually came out all right, but see, it's swollen right here. And you know what? This was way worse.
Maybe the socks are very tight.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah. So anyway-
but you see, we need to check that your sugar level is okay before we can say, oh, like this is something else. So that's why you need to
Well,
go to the hospital.
That's wonderful because we have a machine that checks my sugar. Why don't we check it here?
I cannot do that because
I can
I'm not
do
a
it
nurse.
though. She can. She does it. She's
Yeah,
perfect
but
at it.
I cannot determine those things because I'm not a nurse or a doctor.
So why'd you come if you can't determine
Because
that?
I'm a psychiatric screener.
Oh, is that like
I-
a marijuana screener, like you smoke a joint screener?
No.
Because you shouldn't do that. It's nasty. It's
No,
metal. You
I
shouldn't use it for that. So how do you smoke your marijuana?
What I'm
Look,
here
let her
to
speak,
do.
man.
Well, I just,
Don't
I
be
mean,
disrespectful.
oh, all right. Oh,
Don't be disrespectful.
I'm
so
here
weed
to
is
do-
disrespectful?
I
I'm
mean,
here
you're
to
asking
do
her-
a psychiatric
Uh-huh.
assessment. So, in my opinion, you do need to see the psychiatrist, but it's not just seeing me; it's seeing the doctor in the emergency room. It's making sure that your sugar level is okay. It's making sure that you're healthy, and like I understand you don't want to see the doctor in the on East Jersey Street.
Right.
We can work on that. That's fine.
Okay, can I ask you something? If I go to psychiatric evaluation, are you gonna put handcuffs on me?
Are you gonna behave like a gentleman?
I'm sorry, officer, but it is.
That's a simple yes or no.
Well, yes, I will. Yes,
that's it.
yes. And by the way, can I go to Rahway?
If you-
Can I go to
listen me,
Rahway?
Listen to me.
Rahway
Lucas.
doesn't have that.
But then who has it?
Trinitas.
Trinitas.
No, I don't want to go to Trinitas. I'm sorry, I don't want to try. I was treated very unfairly. Trinitas. I don't have video proof, but I have blood on my face. I have pictures and video of what happened to Rahway Police Department. They took me to Trinitas and Elizabeth. I'm not going there. This is ridiculous.
We're not going to Elizabeth Police Station.
I don't care. Like I had a bad experience at the hospital. Very bad
Oh, at
experience.
the hospital.
Yes, Trinitas. It's not. Excuse me.
Now,
What?
there's two sections.
Yeah.
There's the hospital and there's New Point, which is the psychiatric ward. Which one did you have a bad experience at?
Sir, they took me to the back where I asked them where they were, and they laughed. It's the hospital. I didn't know what hospital was, but I walked out the one.
Were there a lot of doctors and nurses walking around?
So, excuse me. I walked the one from South Broad Street where you enter. There's a parking lot,
Okay.
and there's that entrance. I walked out of the emergency room. They had me in the emergency room. Yeah,
Hospital.
I had a very bad experience. And look, I'm not going there. I don't know what that organization is, but